The Artemis Even Keel challenge gives both the able-bodied and disabled the opportunity to participate together in sailing activities. During CAS Week, 12 amateur disabled sailors raced in 2 races with instructors from UK's Sailing Academy on Sunday evening. The top 3 sailors in each race qualified for the finals on Monday and sailed with celebrity skippers to compete for the Artemis Even Keel trophy. The project has been run in conjunction with the UKSA.
Oh, it's a fantastic week this week because it's carrying on with the routine of abled and disabled people sailing together in even boats, which is what the Even Keel is all about. But to be able to take part in such a good regatta, such a famous regatta, and get everybody on the water is absolutely superb.
The Artemis 20 was designed specifically for people with disabilities, and the designer Simon Rogers explained how the boats came about.
It must have been 4 years ago. Dave and his team came to us to talk about a design specifically for disabled sailors, and it didn't take very long for me to figure out that he was pretty motivated and really excited about it. And I guess really the design brief was to come up with a boat that didn't look like a piece of disabled equipment. It had to look sexy, you know. It really had to have some sort of cachet to it, but be modern, stylish, and most of all be very flexible as a platform for multiple disabilities. The platform really does work. From Hilary Lister, who went around Britain last year single-handed, who is paralysed literally from the neck down, and used 3 straws to control the winches and the rudder on board the boat to actually sail the boat entirely herself, through to people that are perhaps paraplegic with upper body strength. The cockpit and what we call the tub moulding allows us to adapt the sort of seats and to the different disability. There are 11 built so far. I think we've got about 8 here at the moment for this particular challenge, and actually up to the largest number of boats I've seen together in one place, so I feel very proud.
Came to organise it by getting all the disabled guys down. We had 12 guys racing yesterday. The top 6 of them went through today to race with pro sailors. So that's what's the plan for today, is for them to go out, do 3 legs around a windward leeward course.
Are you coming sailing? Yeah. Little boat? It's going to be good fun. We're going to have a great time.
Met some guys from the Even Keel project. Never dreamt of Claire going sailing. Her brother helped to get us into the yacht, and we haven't looked back since. We've been coming nearly every weekend, and she just loves it.
Well, I've been involved with Artemis as one of their skippers for the last 2.5, 3 years, and they've asked me to come back and help out today sailing with Claire. So yeah, just really looking forward to coming and having a play on the boats.
I'm here because my cousin Simon Rogers designed the boats, and so he'd asked if I'd come over and give a hand with the racing this evening. I think it's a really great idea. It's a great concept, and the boats, as you can see, are really good boats. They're exciting, and there's really nothing else like them. So it's a good thing to be involved with, and handicap sailing is becoming more and more available and more popular, and it's things like this that make you realise that it is something for everybody. You know, that there is a chance to go sailing.
How did I get involved? I read about it on the internet, and I've always wanted to get better at sailing, and since my accident, perfect thing to do. So being free of a wheelchair and not having to worry about steps and cobbles is just fantastic.
And how did you get selected?
Just from being around, really, so I think it was kind of luck of the draw. So the fact that I can't sail today doesn't really matter. I went out yesterday, been sailing this morning out in the boat, it's been fantastic. So.
And how was the sailing yesterday?
Excellent, yeah, quite extreme, nice and windy, nice and wet. They're good boats, and it's exciting. It's very exciting because a lot of boats you end up once you end up in a wheelchair. The boats you sail around in are pretty dull and slow and stuff. So these are pretty fun to go around in. Yeah, any chance just to be out on the water is fantastic. So it's been a great opportunity. Really enjoyed it.
James did it first, but then I thought it was fun, so I joined in with it.
So you saw him doing it. You saw him out sailing.
Yeah.
And you both enjoy it?
Yeah.
How did it go yesterday?
It was fun.
It was last year. Natasha wanted to have a go at sailing, and she had a try-sail last year at Cows Week, and it was fantastic. She enjoyed it so much. She's carried on with the Even Keel project for all the last year, right through until from April this year, right through to now, and it just gives us so much. It's an opportunity that she's never had before. Yesterday was the first time she ever took part in a race, and it was fantastic. She loved it.
Well, very luckily I was one of the first people to sail on the Artemis 20 back at Southampton Boat Show perhaps 3 years ago. So I've been out last year as well with the same challenge, and hopefully we'll have a good, Natasha and I will have a good race today. But there's a couple of Olympic medalists around here, so better be on best form.
Sailability do a disabled open day every year at Fishbourne, and I went to that 2 years ago, and from there joined up with Sailability and went sailing every Tuesday night, and then this project came up with the Even Keel, and so I jumped at that.
It's one of the things that I think is pushing the sailing industry a bit further, and it's one of the things that I'm quite passionate about, bringing people together, making sailing even more accessible than it is, you know. Yesterday I was sailing with Natasha, and we won the race, and just to see her face afterwards.
Pray, can you tell me how you got involved with Even Keel?
My sister drove me to UKSA, and then Simon started me off in these last September.
And how did you do yesterday?
Came third.
And you got high hopes for tonight?
No, one of the younger ones to win.
Sailing long or?
No, since September.
Oh, fantastic. So nearly a year.
Yeah.
Just in these boats or in?
No, I sail sonars.
Oh, in sonar, okay.
Ficos.
Yeah. Oh, fantastic.
Fantastic. All competitors received a medal for their race. In third place was Trevor Hutchinson. Second was 13-year-old James Loosamore. And claiming the trophy in first place was 22-year-old Craig Rose from the Isle of Wight.